And the slogan of our beloved Plateau State,
Yeah.
the home of peace and tourism.
Yeah.
Our tourism sector is what I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
It's really, really bad.
Yeah.
We have gone to, I probably use, I won't go for a wildlife park. Lately, I went there and then it's just as if it's dead. We actually don't have animals, but then we have a commissioner who's in charge. Because I know if elected as the governor, you won't actually have the time to go there. That's why you have a commissioner to handle that. So it's actually tried. We went there, we couldn't see any animals, we couldn't see anything. It just looks like a bush or a forest per se. So, and then I saw a lot of people complaining and saying, the wildlife they used to know is not the wildlife they know now. The animals that are there are equally, they look so hungry, which I think they should be fed well as well. So, what would you do if elected as the next governor
I tell you this.
to handle that
I tell you
situation?
this. In 2001, my foreign friends came from US, no, from Netherlands, from Germany. And I was bragging that we have wildlife park in Plateau. I would take them because they were asking me, where will you take us in Nigeria? I said, don't worry, I'll take you to my state. I brought them to wildlife park. I was disappointed. I was disgraced. Because they were thinking they would come and see, when you talk of wildlife park, you are coming to see animals, wild animals, lion, this and that and that. And then they will catch them very well and then they will be attractive for people to see. I took them there, I was disappointed, I was disgraced. I felt so bad. You see, when you appoint people into office, and somebody who cannot add value to you, he doesn't know what you remove him immediately. Commissioners are supposed to be your eyes and supposed to help you, just like you said, for the government to move, for the people to benefit from the suffering of voting us into office. Unfortunately, some commissioners take the office as if it's a compensation that because they have helped you to move around. We don't have tourists. We don't have tourism on the plateau completely.
That's right.
It's one of the things I'm going to activate immediately. There's Pandan Life Park in Kwampan. It's dead. There was a hill, so that hill is dead. There are small recreational areas within the state. All they are dead. My research team have gone around, we've seen it. For you to make Plateau State home of tourism, you must put these infrastructures on ground. You must put them to people test. The society is going too fast that you must go with the technology. And so, we are going to get experts to come and organize these tourist areas for people to appreciate the tourism sector on the plateau. I must tell you this. Tourism is not a business of government. It's a business of private organizations. You only make the policies for them. Design the framework. Bring a foreign investor or a local investor. Put this place to order. Make it habitable. Make it good for our people to see. He will invest his money and then make the state better, make the state richer, because he will pay to government. He's making his money, even if it's for 5 naira or even if it's one kobo that he's charging there. But he will bring all the animals that will attract people to come. He will put all the facilities that is required. We must have a standard. We must have a standard. And so the standard must be maintained for anybody to take over tourism and maintain tourism activities on the plateau. All these areas, we're going to bring them on board.
Okay.
But we must create a policy that will guide the investor. The primary responsibility of we government, for us to get it there, we'll get it. We'll do it for you. If we are to put good roads that will lead to the tourist area, if that's our responsibility, we'll do it. But bringing the animals, bringing whatever there to make the place habitable, sweet for people to come, we give it to you. Do it, and you pay this to government yearly or monthly. You'll see how people will be trapping to Plateau State. Plateau State has a very good weather, which cannot be compared to any in this country. And so, when you say you are home of tourism and you don't have a single tourist area, it doesn't make sense. And so we are looking into it. We have a documentation that we want to implement when we get into office. That would change the direction. What you are seeing is going to be a mirage. You are seeing now a mirage, but we will change it so that people will be happy. People will be happy. But that will go with one thing that I said earlier, issue of security. We must remove the issue of fear in the minds of Nigerians coming to Plateau. Because somebody is coming from Abuja, you ask him to come to Plateau, you say, they are killing, they will come and kill you. The roads are not safe. The roads are not safe. We must work with the security agencies to guarantee safety to commuters. That brings an understanding between the state and the federal government. If you have understanding with the federal government, then you must benefit from the federal government. It's not going to be a lip service. Oh, I'm with the same party with the federal government, and I'm not enjoying anything. No, it can't be. It can't be. If you are on the same page with the federal government, you must enjoy the federal government facilities to your state. So the issue of tourism on the plateau is not a compromising issue. It's an issue that we must do it. We must do it to attract people to the state. Because we know the IGR, the tourism alone, can bring to the state. We know. We know. And so we must maintain that for the citizens of the state to enjoy. We must do it. Every plateau man has a cause to enjoy living in the plateau. It is not by accident that we are put in plateau. God has a reason for putting us on plateau. And so we must utilize the resources that God has given us for the betterment of all of us, including our children yet unborn.